You know what's a great business to be in right now? Selling courses. Digital products in general, they're good. But courses? Yeah, they're 12 out of 10. I mean, think about it. The upfront work that you take to put into this course is what it is. And then from there, the amount of effort you need to keep it up is pretty minimal. Unlike physical products, I would say that there are amazing benefits to the thing that can be done in a very simple manner, which is make a bunch of videos like this one, or even type it out, do whatever you want. You create it, and then it goes out into the world for people to buy. I kind of think it like college, right? Would you invest in a school that doesn't have credibility? I mean, for example, maybe there was a tool online that could give you credibility. I'm just saying. You could get some credibility by making this course and then getting some testimonials from people on their thoughts on the course. Because the same thing that happens in brick and mortar education happens in online education. People want to feel confident when buying from somebody, especially when it comes to a course that could be at a decently large price point. Now, we're not talking the cost of modern education in college, but still, people are charging solid amounts of money, as they should, for their great products. But you shouldn't be afraid to ask for testimonials, and here's why. Every action has a consequence, right? How do you expect to collect more testimonials if you're not asking? You don't want to harass your students by any means. Don't go out there and be like, please give me testimonials now, all of them. But it's kind of a logical plant and harvest situation. The more you ask, the more you're going to get testimonials. And you might be asking, well, how do I do this? Well, it doesn't have to be complicated or stressful. It's just literally about asking. I mean, for example, look at this image, right? Barrett was talking about how much they like the course 20K in 60 Days Growth Accelerator and pointing out how they'll be on Matt's training call with him on Thursday. And Matt said, thanks. You know what? I really am glad you liked it. But if you have the opportunity, could you leave a review here when you've gone through it? That would mean a lot. I mean, it's very basic. Like if someone's saying, hey, I like your thing in public, ask them, can you document that using something like amazing tool like testimonial.to like us? Like we can't share a perfect formula for success here, right? All the different hosting platforms and everything that you have is going to be different for every course, but you can do simple but effective things to get testimonials. Like for one, you can send an automated email, SMS, or social media message to every buyer of your course after a certain amount of time has passed, or if they completed the material. Or you can start a social media discussion asking for feedback about your course, and you'll be surprised with how much positive you get from it. You could even start private conversations with people one-on-one, slide into the DMs, or slide into the emails of the people that have purchased and ask them in a authentic email, hey, it seems like you bought this. What were your thoughts? Did you like it? And then if they give you great feedback, be like, I really appreciate it. Would you like to leave a testimonial with us? It would help so much. Like for example, for those of you that know Justin Welsh, he is a extremely successful solopreneur. And here's a great example tweet that showcases what he does. So what he does is he embeds a testimonial submission option on the last module of his course. It's a great idea, like automating testimonials. When the course is complete, this kind of stuff happens because at the end, when people have been like, yeah, that was some great value. Oh, hey, maybe I should leave a testimonial. Duh. Those are the kind of things that you need to do if you're gonna wanna get some of those testimonials. Because if you never ask, they're never gonna give it. Well, they could, but it's very, very small chance in comparison. Ask more, you'll get more, generally speaking, especially if you're providing great value. Now, how do we simplify the testimonial collection process? Well, many people would leave you a testimonial and be happy to do so. You must consider that you may miss out on some social proof opportunity if the process is not stupidly simple. Most customers don't leave a testimonial because they lack the time or energy to add an extra task to their to-do list. You're asking them to do something for you. You must make the collection process as easy and short as possible. Like we can't emphasize this enough. People will procrastinate or forget about it if you don't make it very easy. That's where our tool comes in. Testimonial.to is amazing for that very reason. We have a myriad of different widgets that you can set up in 2 minutes and they can provide feedback in less than that amount of time. You don't need code or to know how to do design. We've got a myriad of different example videos showcasing how the tool works. They can help you out, but it's extremely simple to use. For example, guided feedback is always better. The fact that you're able to create a testimonial and that testimonial.to submission form involves some of this guided options are great because people don't have to like just blankly say, okay, testimonial, what do I write about? No, just to ask them a couple short questions And then they can answer them extremely quickly. And then boom, they give you guided feedback rather than needing to think of it off the top of their head. Hold their hand. It makes it easier. Another great thing that is expressed very well by Kevin here that highlights the importance of testimonials is that it's super easy to include all kinds of shout outs, tweets, text, and video on his product and websites. That's the case with our product. You can take tweets, YouTube comments, and a bunch of other integrations that we have and just instantly put them on your website. And when it comes to selling courses, I mean, Justin Welsh here is the king of it. Look at this. Look at the video. We're talking 5-star here, 5-star there, 5-star everywhere. You think he got this to happen without a long and arduous process? No, of course not. It was all made very simple using testimonial.to. You can also incentivize people to share their honest experiences. Now, I know this sounds harsh, but the fact of the matter is, there is such thing as the law of reciprocity. If you give someone something extra, then you can probably get something extra in return. So, for example, in exchange for their feedback, you can give out things like extra course modules, discounts on another program, a free video training, an ebook, a Notion or Google Sheet template that's similar to the content of the course. And testimonial.to also has a rewards program where you can manually or automatically create and reward your reviewers with gift cards, donate to charity options, discount codes for Shopify merchants. And this kind of stuff just really helps with letting people have some sort of reason to check this off their to-do list. And something else that really can work here is following up with your students periodically. You will get the best ROI from testimonials of your best students. And with that in mind, it would be wise to create another automated email sequence to follow up with your students every however many so months to check in on how they're doing. And what this is going to do is going to show them that you care, give them a little help and support, get feedback, whether it be positive or negative, strengthen the network that you have, promote new offerings if the conversation allows it, and spot your top performing students based off of the conversation that you're going to have. Well, you will set the trigger initially as an automated email. It's important to then personalize it and go into the actual effort of making it so that they know that you're being human and you're interacting with them. The testimonials you get after people finish the course are just going to showcase the value that they get from the course in the immediate. But the ones that you gain months or years after are going to showcase the return on investment they got from the course, which is even bigger. Because if someone can see that most people are regaining a return on investment for the course they're buying, that's going to increase the conversion rate on what they're buying from you. And the next thing that's really important is that it's key using our Wall of Love feature to not only take any testimonials and drop them here, but feature the best ones that you have here, the ones that say the best things about it, the ones that have it best put in text and in video. Like if you have a couple testimonials that you consider pure gold, put that on your landing page. Please showcase them. For example, make it a shout out that isn't just in the Wall of Love. Make it a shout out in an individual format, almost similar to the way that in this exact article, we did this with Kevin's comment about why testimonial.to is great. Testimonial inside of a testimonial. Testimonialception. The 80-20 rule works for almost anything, and testimonials are no exception. You can also utilize all of the different testimonials that you find work great and put them out on your different social platforms, along with references to your products that you're offering. That's important just to give social proof as you're talking about your product. And obviously utilize as many as possible to showcase a giant Wall of Love. I mean, that page that I have here is ridiculous. And not only that, like Justin's got the same thing for the Content OS as well. So every course that he has, it's just, I can't stop scrolling. My hand's getting tired. It's ridiculous. So closing thoughts here. You can use any tactic to growth hack your online sales, but they will always need to rely on social proof. And that's where we come in. Make sure to check out testimonial.to today, and make sure to check out this video on how to improve your testimonial.to skills even more.